Jenna, who is this?
Hey, look, it's Snape!
Snape! This is for Dumbledore!
Ah!
He deserved it.
Yeah. Welcome back to another video.
OMG, Jenna, we just killed Snape!
We killed him! He's
dead! OMG, he's totally gone now.
We have to deal with the moral repercussions of this.
I think one of us is gonna have to go as well, Jenna.
Well, it sure as heck ain't gonna be me.
You're right, let's just put the fence back up and pretend like it never happened and never reference it again. Can we blame it on why it happened?
We can sing that song. It's like, got a secret, can you keep?
What?
You know the song I'm
talking
talking about.
I do not know the song you were talking
Yes, you do.
about. What is it from?
It's the one that's like, two can keep a secret if one of them is dead, and then I
What?
will push you off.
I've never heard this morbid song before.
It's an
No,
old
I haven't.
song, but it's a good song.
Sing the song in its entirety, please, ma'am. Please, I want to hear the song, Jenna.
Let me find it.
You're looking the song up right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's
Because
fine.
I want this to play in this video.
I get that.
Needs to happen.
The world is on fire just a little bit, by the way. My attempts to fix the system. Also, there's just no... there's no stone going in there. Oh, you know what I've done, Jenna? You know,
What have you done?
Do you know what I've done? Is this not the cobblestone? No, this is 100% the chest that generates cobblestone.
What
and
a
it should
noob.
put it into my crucible. Oh, it is. But is it putting it in from the side or from the top? I'm just going to have to keep an eye on it now. I think we have to export it from the side for sure. I know what I'm doing.
Yep.
There we go. So that's going to pull out the liquid.
100% knows what he's doing. No one
I've
question
done
it.
this before. Watch me now, Jenna.
So the thing I need is for people in the comments to tell me how accurate I was about my Harry Potter stuff.
But don't spoil it for her, because she's going to watch it eventually.
Eventually. We'll see.
Yeah.
I kind of like not knowing. I feel like I can kind of piece it together for myself. Once I know all my assumptions and guesses, they're all going to be ruined.
Well, I did have a pretty fun idea for a video that we might end up doing.
Yes.
In the future involving that. But, did I tell you, by the way, I don't want to give extreme detail about this, but we may be going on a vacation together.
Yes.
With my family, not just you and me. That would be weird.
That would be weird, yep.
It doesn't look like we're going to get to fly now, though.
Sad. Oh, hey, I found the song. I found part of the song. It's 20
let's
seconds.
hear it. Well, let's just go for it. Like YOLO it.
If it'll load.
Are you going to play it?
Yes.
Is this going to give me a copyright strike? Wow. So, do you want to name the artist and maybe they won't sue us?
I don't know. I just know it's from Pretty Little Liars.
Oh. Why would I know that?
I thought Kaylee made you watch that at some point.
I have respect for myself. I would never have watched that.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen it, but I remember Kaylee watching it, and I remember hearing that all the time.
Right. I mean, I certainly never engaged in anything like that. What the heck?
Sorry.
That sounded like
I turned off
a
my
sick
phone and
beat
YouTube
version.
kept playing.
YouTube does those sorts of things sometimes. Do you have YouTube Red?
No.
YouTube Red, you can listen to things in the background. It's pretty cool.
Well, the real thing I like listening to in the background is whenever Jenny posts a new video, I'll just turn it on and continue on with my day and kind of listen to it.
Yeah.
It's like my own version of a podcast.
I totally get that.
So that's
right
my
there.
favorite pastime.
Jenna, I've created a device that duplicates everything that we make. It essentially doubles it.
Wow.
So we're doubling our outputs. Double your fun, Jenna. Do you like fun?
Double your fun.
Do you like fun,
Oh,
Jenna?
we were talking about a vacation. That's what happened before I turned on the song. Yes, we're going on vacation, but we can't go on the plane. But that's okay because what is a trip like that without a road trip to preface it?
14 to 16 hour road trip in a car with Micah, his girlfriend, and my parents.
Yay!
That was the enthusiasm I was looking for. I can tell now that you are genuinely excited for this.
Yay,
it's gonna be good.
yay.
Do we not have a way to generate water? Oh, we do have an infinite water stream. What am I doing with my life right now? I forgot that this even existed over here. I just went over here and we're going to get comments, Jenna. There's going to be comments about this.
Oh,
about
I
how
love the comments.
I created a crucible to make water and we have an infinite source. You love the comments. I love the comments as well.
I'm kind of obsessed with reading the comments, though.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a comment from somebody who said, "Please read my name," but I don't remember who it was.
Well, there you go. Jenna,
I feel like
read
it was
your
like
name.
a Harvey or a Henry.
Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah.
I don't want to read Harvey Weinstein's name, Jenna.
No, I don't remember what it was. Something with an H. Please know that I read your comment. I just forgot to write down the name. But I
read literally every comment.
Same.
Yeah, they all come through and I read them all.
Yeah, I don't know. If y'all just want to get into discussions in the comments and just be like, how do you feel about this? You can bet your bottom dollar. I will come on there. I'll type out a small essay. You will know my opinions on these things.
Yeah, Jenna's not afraid to tell you the way it is. And if you don't think that that's the way it is, don't bring that up.
Too bad for you.
Mm-hmm. Just throwing that out there. Just saying.
Reese learned that a long time ago.
Boy, did I. And I'll tell you what, once you accept that, life gets a lot easier. Yeah,
doesn't it?
I don't have to think as much as I used to.
I do all of the thinking for this corporation.
This is a corporation, and you do all of the thinking, and it's greatly appreciated.
I am the thinking man.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's your title.
Yep. That is my title. I have a t-shirt with that on it.
Do you?
Yeah, the thinking
I
man.
didn't even realize.
You know what I want is my own t-shirt line, because apparently, we talked about this. I say a lot of quotable t-shirty things.
Well, a lot of the comments are just people quoting you saying things. And I was reading through some of those, and I thought, this is some pretty quality stuff here. So, I think that we need to have just a line of shirts that's just things that Jenna has said.
You know what I want for this video?
That?
I want people to comment with their favorite lines from what we've done so far, me and you both.
Jenna in
and
particular.
Things that they would want on t-shirts. And I'll make up some mock-up designs, and we will go on from there and see where things lead us. But I'm very curious to see.
You're saying all of this in a very strange way, like you're just very unsure about it.
I am, because we have not discussed this.
Where this leads us.
I'm just, do I sound like a politician?
Yeah, well, maybe a little bit. But speaking of politicians, are you excited about Fantastic Beasts and how to get your hands on them too?
Yeah.
You've never seen the first one. You've never seen a Harry Potter.
No, I haven't.
I'm really excited, but I don't know who I'm going to see it with. I guess Micah. Micah's the only other person I know who's seen these things.
Yeah.
I don't know if he completely follows the story.
Probably
because you know how Micah can be. Whom I love.
Micah, we love you. He's not watching these.
He's never going to watch this. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't know this existed.
This is a grand story. I was at an event.
Working in the lab late one night.
I was in the lab. No. I was at an event, and this person came up to me and said that they stayed up all night one night watching our videos, and it was like one of the most flattering things ever, because I was
That's not safe.
I know. I'm kind of scared he fried his brain.
Don't do this. If you're watching at home, we appreciate it.
We shouldn't be taken in large doses.
You need to definitely stagger your intake of our content. It's what Jenna just said is 100% true. Not for large doses.
Kind of like I have a grandparent that he believes the best way to take cough syrup is every time he coughs, he just takes a swig.
Huh? Wait, haven't we talked about this on this show?
No, have we?
I'm pretty sure we have.
Oh, well, see, that's kind of like people trying to watch all our videos at once. It's like taking a bottle of cough syrup, and every time you need a fix, you just take a big old swig.
I don't like that you're calling it a fix. I don't think that's what cough syrup is built for.
Cough syrup is a quick fix for a bigger problem.
What do you mean? Huh?
That's going on a t-shirt, isn't it?
I am scared that it will, actually.
Cough syrup. The fix for the bigger problem. Yep. I
think that you're the one designing the shirts, aren't you? So let's see. Chest.
I mean, I do.
You can pretty much put whatever you want to on
the
there.
The shirt designs.
I could build a colossal chest, but I don't honestly want to go through the process, and it's easier to just make an iron chest at this point.
I just really want a You Village Idiot shirt.
That is one of your... Oh, but what about that quote that you came up with? That we named a previous episode after, and it turned out it was a swear word or something inappropriate in another country.
I need to do a public apology to the Dutch.
Baffin is very offensive, Jenna.
Listen. Okay. Let me just say to everyone who has heard that.
Yes. That horrible word that you used. Yes.
When I get excited or shocked, I tend to jumble up / mix words together. And
this is a different story from the one that you told previously.
Baffin was a combination of you baffle me and you buffoon. Come up with me and my brother in the car.
I thought your brother came up with it though.
Yes, he does this too. It's a family trait.
Yeah. Of course it is.
It's a very, very major family trait. So whenever he came up with this and I adopted it as my catchphrase, I had no idea. I Googled it. Nothing came up. I had no idea that this was a word that meant something very different to those not in America.
Right. Well, Jenna, I think that what you've done there is a classic politician level apology. It was full of genuine and sincerityness. Those words.
Sincerityness.
It had so much sincerityness, and I think that probably everyone is 100% okay with it.
You know what though? If it was like a real like YouTuber apology, I would be
You're supposed to start with a sigh.
I'm sorry if I offended you, but I never actually apologized for the problem. I just cry a lot until people forgot what was actually going on.
Now, hold on. What we need to do is we need to just take a moment and we need to go through the proper steps for this. But first, what are these things called? Conduits? Yep. Found them. All right. So the first step is a big sigh. So, Jenna, let's hear a big sigh. That's perfect. It sounds like you've been doing this a lot.
I sigh quite a bit when I talk to you.
Have you tried to apologize for a lot of things lately?
Always. My whole life. Being born.
Oh, was that a Snape quote there?
Yes.
Always. It'll make sense to you someday. Okay, Jen. So what we got to do is you got to do the big sigh and you got to say something along. You can't just come right out with the apology. You have to say something like, sometimes we intend to do one thing, but then through no fault of our own, because I'm completely innocent in this, we do a different thing.
Do I need to be emotional at this point, or am I starting out strong?
You need to start off. You need to look visibly distressed, because that lets your audience know that they need to have sympathy for you. Okay. Because even though you've done the bad thing, you're the victim. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So let's hear your best. Okay. Let's hear it.
Okay, guys. So sometimes when you're on this creative journey, you make executive decisions that other people may not agree with. And it's no one's fault. It just happens.
That was the perfect bit of nonsensical nothingness.
Yes.
You're doing great so far. Okay. So next up, what you got is... Oh, crud. I think I just accidentally cooked up all of our redstone.
For shame.
Jenna, sometimes you set out to do a thing.
Yeah.
And when you do that thing... It turns out you make flux by accident. So
I feel moved.
And then what do you say? I think you have to address everyone who was offended. What you're not, right. What you got to be careful is that you don't apologize for doing the thing.
And you can't really address the problem directly per se.
You don't want to apologize for the thing. You want to apologize that people were offended by the thing.
That they found it and that they were upset.
You're not sorry it happened. You're sorry that there was fallout over it.
Yes.
Trust me, I know a lot about making apologies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not...
A lot of hidden scandals in your past I don't know about?
Let's just say there's no paper trails for this stuff. It's all paid off in cash. So go ahead. Mm-hmm. Those NDAs are very particularly written.
I just have to apologize that certain people were offended without really saying.
That's it, yeah.
Okay. So some of you guys have reached out to me and you've told me that you were upset by some of the things that were said before. Mm-hmm. And I am sorry that you felt that way.
Oh, that is perfect! You're not sorry that you did anything. Oh, Jenna, you are amazing at this.
Yeah.
That's so perfect because you're not admitting fault. You're not saying that what you did was wrong or that what you did was in any way actually offensive. No. What you're saying is you're sorry that they felt like it. I'm Jenna, you are a pro. How long have you been doing this?
I I got deep into Twitter scandals the other day, and I watched a couple of these apology videos given by very emotional, very whiny women. And while I was laughing...
Women particularly?
Yes.
Okay.
All of them were women somehow. Anyways, while I was watching these, I was like, I could so do that. I can like fake warble my voice. I can
though, that is so stereotypical of
that
fake apology.
you have to do like the pauses and the I'm sorry. Yeah, you just have to like say everything like that, and you have like the perfect golden apology video until you get to like the real emotional crying.
Yeah, that you have to sell.
That's a whole new level. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't usually cry. I don't even know if you're capable of tears. So
my programming, doesn't allow it. So
I haven't added that yet. That and feeling. You're not capable of actually feeling anything.
What are feelings?
Do you know that a human being can't survive without feeling? That's specifically the feeling of love.
Oh, really?
Have you ever heard of Frederick's experiment? I think it's Frederick.
Frederick's experiment?
I think it was King Frederick who did this. It was a German king. He wanted to find out what the first language ever spoken was, and he assumed it would be German for some reason. So what he did was
Germany, yeah.
Yeah, he just went off and he found these babies, and he took them from their mothers, and he put them in the care of these nurses.
Oh, this story makes me sad.
You know this story, yeah. I think a lot of people probably know this story. And so they were specifically instructed that they were never to actually speak to the babies. They were not allowed to come in actual physical contact with the babies. And lo and behold, all the babies died after a little while.
Well, no, that's not true, because one of them survived, but it was only because the nurse felt bad and was secretly showing the baby like attention and love and stuff.
Right. And there is a medical term for this, and I've already forgotten what it was. So there you go. But human beings do thrive when they are receiving, love. Basically.
I know I do. I need all the attention.
Yeah.
I'm basically a cat. I'm like the human equivalent of a cat.
It's a real problem with you that we have to address.
If I'm not getting attention, claws are coming out.
She's pretty feisty too, let me tell you folks. You might not believe it looking at her, but meow.